Hello. Hello. Audio test time. Sounds okay to me. How does it sound to you guys? Hope it sounds good. Why is it so loud? Oh, it's because it's the actual game. Yeah, of course. Sorry, it's loud in my headphones, not loud on the stream. When it comes to games that allow for multiple creatures, characters could do a name them plot. Could, but the downside is that means people on YouTube can't name them. So when it comes to naming ones, I prefer to leave it open just to the chat, so then people on YouTube can get involved. Right. Oh, Mini-Me. Always forget Mini-Me. Okay, Mini-Me's on his way. Right. Hello. Hello and welcome back to Garen River vs. Lobotomy Corporation Part 35. We did a day 1 reset last time, so now we're up to day 15. But first things first, we are up to 79% abnormalities. That's pretty good going. What's this one? Oh yeah, I remember now. Yeah, we still have the change clothes. I just noticed that as well. But I will be streaming. I should probably turn that off when I'm not using it, shouldn't I? I need to remember to turn that sort of thing off more. There's that one. There's the saving in Spore too that are very game specific. Anyway. Let's crack on. We have a lot to get through today. What's this talk about a day 1 reset? Is that starting a new game? Sort of. The game runs over 50 days. At any time you can do a day 1 reset, which keeps your knowledge of the monsters and keeps the equipment you've gained. Also with the mods I have on, it allows me to keep the agents I have as well. Which is why I have all of these guys still. So, the information I have, like this stuff, that all persists, as does all of the equipment and the named people. Oh, and research. Yeah, sorry. Yes, it persists your unlocks as well. So, as a reminder, we have the control team led by Garen, with Tali, with Arilla, with Elijah, and with Belted Ice Cream. Over in the information team we have Captain Yasod, with Ryan, Armia, Rebecca, and Round Derek. And the training team currently does not have a captain, but has Lam, adorable little Michelle, Charizard, Mob, Mark II, and Angela, who is, I believe, pretty trained up now. So until we get a source of justice, I don't need Angela there. So I will stick somebody else in. It's got to be a pleb. Uncle Briefcase. What's Michelle's title? A Dastardly Senior. Yeah, that doesn't seem to fit. Elijah, Prudent Senior. Yeah, that's fine. And Information Team Captain. Dastardly Senior. Weird. Alright. So we're just gonna get through another day. Ordeals. Amber Dawn, Green Noon. So who am I training today? Michelle, probably. Just remind me how Porky works. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Normally it wants to base off their highest 2 stats in each value. Yes, I think you're right. No, Colinium is still alive. He's just not been hired to work in a room yet. But no, you're still here. Because you have to re-unlock the departments. You start off with like... you get like maximum of 5 per department. So I'm sort of filling them up as I go. And training them up so that they are pretty pro. She was the person who turned to the head about their research so Dastardly could make some tiny itty-bitty sense. I suppose I just don't like calling her that because she's so adorable and tiny. You're getting ads. Oh yes, we did get a new Abno, didn't we? I didn't recall what I picked. That doesn't mean anything, does it? No. Dawn ahead. So she's up to what? 109 temperance. At the moment, Porky's the best training I have. But I need a source of justice, I believe. He's not very good. She's terrible. Spiders is a Teth. So it needs to be a he, and 35% just isn't very good. Like, I don't think it's awful. Yeah, I could probably train Justice on Teddy. I've just got to be careful. 102, 122. $126. Alright, I'll try training Justice on Teddy, and depending on how it goes, I may train up a load of people's Justice on him. 131, cool. Oh, little Michelle. Innocent little Michelle. Did we find out the reason she informed? I don't know that we know the reason. $97. The music freaked out because we got a trumpet. I assume the trumpet level is dynamic as well. So like the fact we got it, just the ordeal and the punishing bird getting out was enough to trigger it, I think. Yeah, I didn't see punishing bird either. It's only when, like it said, the ordeal's over, but I can still see a red thing there. Oh yeah, it must have been punishing bird. What's that, 99? 108. It's fine. Green Noon Killdozers. Alright, everybody group up for this one. Nice central location. 111. 113. 116. Punishing Bird is free to leave whenever it wants. I wonder if we could give it a suit and a weapon. I still reckon that Magical Girl should have been more helpful. Like, there is a mod to make her more helpful, but it didn't help much. 121? Yeah, 121. Like, it changed it so that Magical Girl helped out on, like, I think it was the second trumpet. It's like, I don't often get the second trumpet even when I fuck up. You know, it usually jumps straight to the third or whatever. You know, I don't know. To be honest, I don't pay that much attention to the trumpets, so maybe that's more useful than I give it credit. 127. When she starts helping, it's already too late. That's a good way to put it, yeah. 131. Brilliant. I will send Michelle up to try getting repressed. As if Michelle needs any more help being repressed. Okay. Killdozers. Bwam, bwam, bwam. They're the robots with the magic touch. Bwam, bwam, bwam. They're gonna kill everybody. Bwam, bwam, bwam. Thank you very much. Bwam, bwam, bwam. Okay, everybody go home. Right, well, Michelle did okay in there. How much did she gain? 4? Yeah, alright. I'm going to leapfrog 2 people between Teddy. Charizard is maxed. Anyone from up here? Elijah? Do I have a good source of... I don't, do I? She's probably the best source of insight and attachment. Alright, I may sort of hang around a little and train people up. Because I want to stay on top of the training. I don't want to get to later days where I'm having to deal with bloody midnight ordeals when I'm trying to train, you know? So, who else? Garen? Yeah, Garen. Garen and Michelle. I feel like those two would get along. This is giving me anxiety. What, because of Garen and Michelle? Garen and Michelle, 2 birdies hanging out, hugging a teddy. Nothing goes wrong when you're hugging a teddy. Everybody's happy. Isn't it lovely? My hand instinctively moved when I heard the cliff off. It's a pretty good system when you're just doing it with the two with no other concerns, because when one goes in, I highlight the other, and then they're already highlighted for when that person comes out. So it's a very, very quick and easy way to train repression. So she's up to 70, 82. And he's up to 70. So I've been playing more RimWorld, of course, as I do. Punishing birds out. I was playing a run as like a hospital charity place, but it got quite boring. So now I've started a new one, and this time I'm trying out the Dryads, which are not actually in really any way that one would normally expect them to be Dryads. But like the idea is you connect with a big magic tree, and it spawns creatures that do work for you. And they're a bit underwhelming, like a lot of stuff from RimWorld expansions are. But I have modded them so that they're better. And they're still not spectacular. They're still sort of just fringing on useful. Like they're. Oh shit! Who just went? Sorry, I lost track a little there. They're fringing between useful and not. Hello, Ryerson Wise. Welcome. I didn't select Michelle, did I? They're fringing between useful and not, but overall, I'm going to give them more of a go. Because I'm like trying like an outdoorsy group, a tribe that that don't need to live indoors at all. They're fine just living out in the open. I've been playing quite a bit of Dwarf Fortress. Is RimWorld similar to that? I think it is similar. I've not played Dwarf Fortress, so I don't really know. But I think they are quite similar. They're both about like building a settlement, sort of a top-down grid-based thing, I think. I have that mod with Michelle here. It's adorable. Look at her. She's so cute. How's she doing? 90 justice. And the idea of doing all this training now is then I won't need to worry. I won't need to like get into the mid to late game and have a character who can't pull their weight, you know? Because in the mid to late game, like 3s in all the stats is not terrible, it's just not good. Main difference is that Dwarf Fortress gets hundreds of dwarves and is a bit insane design-wise. Yeah, I've not played Dwarf Fortress. To be honest, I struggled with like that was the other thing about my hospital run of RimWorld. It had like I put on a mod to increase the number of colonists you get to double, and bloody 20 of them was so complex for me. I could barely keep on top of it. Oh, Teddy Garen. He lost the rose. How you doing, Michelle? 96. Getting there, aren't you? 97. For Garen. 98. They are just leapfrogging, which is nice. Teddy Garen. Pat the teddy bear. And look how pleased he looks with your head pats. 100. My favourite games in the world are story simulators. So, RimWorld, Crusader Kings, they're two of my favourite games ever. Definitely some of my most played. Sims is very good, although I don't... Like, I sometimes sink a lot of time into Sims, and then I just get bored very, very suddenly. But I love storytelling games. And who was it I was talking to? What was I talking about? That was the thing I was talking about, whereas the ability to change stuff if you want to. I don't remember what it was. I don't remember the context. I love simulation games. Monster Hunter's cool too. Oh, hang on a sec. Monster Hunter's cool too, even if I only played it once on my 3DS. I remember playing Sims for a day straight. Don't ask me what I was doing, and then stopped completely. It's just how it is with that game. One of my fondest memories was when I was a teenager, I injured myself. I rolled headfirst into a bush. Don't ask the context. And I had 3 days off from school. So what I did with those 3 days was I had a futon in my room. So I laid out the futon so it was in a lounger mode. I lay on it for basically 3 days straight, playing Sims 2 on my laptop and playing Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness on my GameCube for 3 days. And it was so good. Ah, such fun. How you doing? 111, you getting there now? Whereas you are 110. So that was a really fun 3 days. If you're interested in Pokemon Gale of Darkness, I have done the most of it. Basically a full playthrough. Is only the post game I didn't do because my game corrupted. But I did a playthrough on my YouTube channel, linked below the Twitch in the description. Well, on the YouTube channel if you're watching on YouTube, obviously. I've also done playthroughs of Colosseum, Emerald, Platinum, and I'm currently doing a White playthrough. Hey, 115. So Garen needs to get up to plus 85. Oh, they both need to get up to plus 85, and that's how I know they're done. What do the ears do? Attachment work improvement. Interesting. I mean, that's actually not a bad one. I'm at a point where I can't tell if the noise is Teddy or the crickets IRL sometimes. Sorry. Well, at least it's not the Letitia music box, which I still personally really enjoy, but I gather it's probably annoying for other people to hear it layered on top of each other. It takes so long to train. I suppose this is why I need WAR stuff. So I might, because I'm probably going to get WAR in safety, because it it was WA and training that I got. Sorry, it was safety and training that I got my first WA originally. So I'll get these two up to 130 justice and then push on until I get a WA that I can. Sorry, I'm saying that wrong, aren't I? Someone did tell me the correct pronunciation. Vav, I think they said is actually more correct. Almost there with Michelle now. No, sure, sorry, I panicked. I thought I'd sent Michelle twice in. Playing Teddy Roulette. So that's probably the last one for Michelle. Yep, it is. Insight is okay, so I'm still gonna leapfrog them, but I'm gonna send her in to do insight instead. The silly Teddy. I know I can say whichever I like, but I'd rather say the correct one. Like, I'm quite particular about pronunciations and words and stuff. I'm not a live and let live kind of person when it... Well, you know, I'm not a live and let live person when I know there is a definitive correct answer and I'm getting it wrong type thing. We are currently on day 15. Hack the Jack. After the day 1 reset last time. One more Teddy session for Garen. Yes, couple of streams ago, Hack the Jack gave gifted subs to a couple of people. It was very, very nice of them. Right, is that Garen done? That is. Okay, let's call that a day. First trumpet, first trumpet. Michelle's level 5. More to come when you beat the game. Oh, that's something to strive for. Oh, yes. It's the second truth. How much do you know about the company? See, that's weird. Because, like, last time, also, remember if you're new, no spoilers, you know, I'm theorizing, so don't give me answers. We're currently theorizing who B is. And sort of the choice is either Hokma, another version of me, maybe Binner, but I don't really think so. But the thing is, he's a bit inconsistent here, because at first he is clear that he knows who we are. And then he's like, I suppose the same kind of desperation led you here. Well, if he knows that I'm A, he knows that's not true. Every wing. Interesting. Okay. Alright, safety! Netzach, hello. Little depressed green box on legs. What have we got? Ah, I think that's a WA. Good. So, who is in charge of safety? Who do we want to put in safety? They introduced themselves as an ex-employee. Well, they said... Yeah, they did say that... I don't... Did they... Did they say ex-employee? I know they said that they did work on the creation of an AI, which is what hints that it's Hockmer, Benjamin, because he assisted in the creation of Angela. I did have Rebecca as the previous captain, but that shifted around a bit. Oh, 16 costs is a he. Oh, okay, my bad. Is it... Oh, 20's why, yeah. Right, Garen, let's just... I think I'm going to lock that because that is a pretty good success rate buff, but I'm going to hide it. So that means Michelle also has that. So I will also lock it for her. So there's Corlinium. Let's put Corlinium in safety. Neil seems... Oh yes, I need to hire Netzach, don't I? So it's Netzach or Giovanni. I'll go with Netzach. Is that the correct spelling? Can someone confirm that for me? While I'm making him. So that's the So that's the Giovanni hair. Oh no. No, I guess it's the same. Because if their hairstyle changes, there are two versions. So for example, there's Daniel and Chesed because it gets messier. But if it doesn't change, it stays as the same one. So I guess there's just the one. Because I don't see another. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, there. Yeah, you're right. So the longer hair is Netzach, the shorter hair is Giovanni, but the top is the same for both. And these I have to work by process of elimination because I don't know the eyes that well. So there's Angela, Elijah, Yesod, Michelle. So that one has got to be Netzach. Let's get a mouth. Yeah, sad brows. Yeah. Netzach and the third person in safety is usually a sort of a plebeier one, but there was someone I had in mind. Just Neil, that was it. Cool. So I need to equip Netzach. Let's give Netzak a gun. Buff Elijah a little. Yep, that's probably fine. So the Reddit icon. Yeah. Okay. Colinium. Go on Reddit for me. It's well versed in all manner of cleaning. It is designed to take care of a family household all on its own. A pristine white surface sleek with fine lines and short but efficient legs, it was created to help people. Oh, probably not dangerous then. You may be surprised to learn the numerous functionalities it contains in its compact body. If you were to dismantle it, you would be even more impressed by how efficiently they packed all the necessary equipment into it. If it were to have any capacity of emotion, it would likely feel very proud for the help it provides to others. What's that, red damage? Yep. This one is kinda retconned out of the lore. Interesting. Colinium only hopes that its cleaning mode is never activated. Okay, good work, Colinium. What are we working with? If it's normal, so I'm guessing if it's normal and bad, that's it. Try again. Oh, there was a different one there. Most people are unaware of this, but it makes amazing coffee. Of course, no one is likely to ask it to do such a thing now. Okay. Yeah, so normal and bad. Little Helper. Various functions installed in its body, from burglar alarms and a monitoring system to a coffee maker and a light control. It contains everything a household needs. House Pellet, I'm calling it. Happy House Pellet. Happy House Pellet! He's basically a glorified Roomba. Oh, good, a decent repression one. And you said he was a he, didn't you? Sorry. Grinder. Okay. So it's not Reddit, it's Grinder. Good to know. All-around helper. I mean, that's really cute. I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. That's a pretty cool suit as well. Blood covered the whole floor. Sorry, what? Colinium has decided against buying a robot vacuum cleaner after seeing all-around helper. Oh my god, look at that! That's weird and creepy. I mean, it's a pretty decent gift. Insight work success rate. A white cleaning robot with distinct red eyes that look like a pair of buttons. It always keeps its surroundings neat and tidy. It was originally a mass-produced helper robot intended for domestic use. The writing on its back says, an innovative invention that can clean, cook, and even serve as light security using various tools attached to its limbs. Built to perform efficiently and quickly, manufactured by XX Inc. It recognizes a bad mood as a sign that the surroundings are dirty and promptly enters cleaning mode. It will alert its status by stating lines such as "Contamination detected, commencing cleaning." However, the limbs are equipped with sharp objects instead of cleaning supplies. Rumour has it that it was supposed to be used for cutting meat, but were made to respond to the clean command by accident. There is no way to confirm whether this is true. It is determined that the screaming humans make after it cleans is a sign of a job well done and a prompt to continue cleaning. Oh, it's the new helper robot. Let me see, I want to see. You want to touch its blank? I think that's you want to touch it blank, so there should be a comma there. And then try turning it on and play with it. Yeah, I've just realised that the joke I made about you want to touch its blank, turn it on and play, is a bit weird and creepy. A phone rings. I'll be right back after I get the phone, okay? Beep, beep, beep. Hello, I am your friendly helper robot. How may I help you? Cleaning. I want to help Mommy cleaning. Environment contamination 70%. Filth level mild. Commencing cleaning mode. Wow, it's cleaning. It's cleaning. After a few seconds of shrieking, the power abruptly went out. I like that. That's fun. That's like a nice little, like it's a joke one in a way that still sort of feels like it probably kind of fits. So yeah, I like that one. All abnormalities who have mentions of other corporations or wings, such as the shelter or we can fix anything, were retconned out of the law. Interesting. I wonder why. This thing's weapon does a lot of damage, downside it barely hits. That's a shame. Alright, well, we'll max this one out. Cliff off maximum is 2, so we may have a bit of an issue here, so let's bring in some reinforcements. Just on the off chance Colinium screws it up and releases it. $93. What do I need to get it to? 57 plus 57. If it were more effective, I would beg you to make a Spectre-based agent. I thought the same thing, Luca. That would be pretty cool. I did think about, when I found out how easy it was to mod in like hairstyles and stuff, I did think about trying to make... Oh, I'm going to be honest, I thought about trying to make an actual Tali one, but it's harder than I thought. Because it's like, it's separated out, so it's not like the hairstyle is all one and the face is all one. It's like the top of the hair, the lower part of the hair, which sort of makes sense. But then it's like the eyes and the mouth are two separate things. So I wouldn't know how to do that. Red Dawn. Bam 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 bam. Ba 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 da. Let's grab you guys to come deal with this thing actually. Nice work. Oh, Colinium got the glasses. So they're actually pretty decent ones. Because they're plus 3% success rate. Yeah, they're pretty good. I don't know why they're glasses. It's like some of them seem to make total sense. What gifts you get, like you get like bear ears and stuff like that. But some of them just don't, like glasses from spiders and glasses from this guy. You know, it's weird. Some of them. 57 is what I need. All glasses ones don't make sense. Are there more? Are there multiple? Like multiple I've not seen? Because machines are for nerds and nerds wear glasses. Then what about the spiders? Spiders aren't for nerds. Spiders are for monsters. If you look up spider in the dictionary, why would you ever do that? Just shows how psychopathic you are if you look at spider in the dictionary. Just in case there's like a picture. Why would you do that to yourself? Okay, everybody get into a lift. Hello, dedicated person. Welcome. Does this look like Fallout? Oh, like a Fallout shelter? It's got the same sort of side-on aesthetic as Fallout Shelter, but I'd say that's where any similarity ends. Because I find jumping spiders cute skier. I think we need to have an intervention. Sorry if you can do the dog. Uh, 55, one more. I don't care if they can play the tambourine. So can convicted murderers, and that doesn't make me want... Oh, yeah, I knew that was coming. Okay. Is this going to be a problem? That looks problematic. That wasn't too bad. Pretty good. Is Skier working for the spiders in secret? Oh god. Is that maxed out now? It is. Okay, we don't need to play with that one then. Too much of a risk, you know. Instead... Alright, I think that's enough spider talk. I know I raised the topic, but I've hit my limit. Who am I training? Is everyone coming here for sex so I can work out who I'm training? Probably calling him still. Oh, I did say I'd stop until a while, didn't I? Alright, I'll keep going until just before noon. Oh, 133. One too many there. Ding, ding. Oh, shh. I was not paying attention, guys. Luckily, there's no downside here. Plebs be plebbin'. I'm so grateful my phobia is super specific and not some normal thing you hear about often. Oh, there's another one. Ah, the pleasure stick. So weird. Purple noon jump scare. Yeah, I just was not paying attention. Ooh. Oh, I really want it. But I should go for a new one. Later. Let's go. So far with Purple Noon Go Brr. It's good to get a new one. Yeah, alright. I want her for my final lineup. Because she is A, my favourite, and B, great. But let's find someone new. Nope. One day you'll understand the meaning of the desperation of their faces when the roulette spins. Right, what day are we on? Is this a repo day? Because I think I remember people saying that's a bad one. I need to get it, but if we're on a repo day, because I think we're day what? There was 15, 16, so I think this is day 17 we're going into. So that's after the repo, isn't it? Yeah, okay, I'll take this one then. Haven't earned your trust. Having distrust in me would mean distrusting the company and by extension distrusting its founder, distrusting yourself. I know what the one who calls himself B planted in you. Ooh. I love when she does the open eye stare. So this is the roulette one. Given how everyone's reacted to it, what I will probably do is max it out and then repo it away immediately. So I guess I'll just... Let's stick skier in. If we're going to be repoing away, we'll just stick skier in. Ugh, it's horrible. Alright. Colinium. Sucks its thumb and cries from time to time. Coated in an unidentifiable slime, it is completely dissimilar to other babies which are wrapped up in warm blankets happily cooing and dreaming. Red damage. The only thing that makes it resemble normal babies is that it sucks a body part which we assume to be its thumb as if it were hungry, showing its dismal desire. While working, Corlinium makes sort of rhythmic sound as if it were caring for a child of their own. It opens its mouth and licks its lips. Its pitch black pupils secretly know its instinctual desire. Ew. On a normal, it lowered with a low probability. On bad, it lowered with a high probability. When it reached 0, it began crying. I'm guessing that's the sound you're talking about? Employees who heard its wail complained of a headache. The cliff off of all nearby abnormalities gradually decreased over time. While it was in a crying state, only redacted work could be done. Fantastic. Great managerial guideline. Alright. Well, instincts seem to work. Does not respond to their instance like other babies would. Takes a moment away from the work and approaches it, barely keeping a smile as to not alert the fetus. It feels hunger, all of a sudden stares at Colinium. Its pure evil in its gaze penetrates through the employee. Susan was selected by the roulette for redacted work. They quietly walked into the containment unit after a moment of... Right, so it kills people when you do redacted work, is the impression I get. That's a funny one. Reduces white damage by 5%. Nameless fetus. Ugh. Ooh. Alright. It takes the form of an unborn fetus. Its skin is covered in a mucus, sticky liquid. Small veins can be seen here and there. The abnormally, great phrasing, guys. Bulged eyes are usually closed. It always seems unsatisfied, but what exactly it needs is undetermined. It has a great obsession with being fed, and if it is not fed regularly, its stress levels rise dramatically. Once it reaches a certain level of stress, it cries out loudly in a way that mentally harms all those around it. I've never seen it smile. It always seems to want something, but we can never fulfill its desire. I guess the reason why it cries are so destructive is because its unsatisfied needs are so strong. When I was a newbie here, none of my colleagues would tell me what exactly we fed it. I thought it was just some weird milk or something like other normal babies would eat up. It is a baby underneath all that grossness, but that wasn't the case. It only eats human flesh. Can you believe it? To stop it from crying, we had to hold a drawing every so often. Do you know what that means? When I first heard that the nameless fetus had to be fed, I thought, oh, is this a different person? Yes. When I first heard that the nameless fetus had to be fed, I thought we'd give it some food, like a spoon or something. It looked too weak to do anything, and its mouth wasn't fully developed either, apart from that giant mouth on its stomach. Later, when I found out that it ate meat, I thought it would have to be chewed up by someone first, so it was soft enough. When I asked my work... I'm not sure I want to read this. This is horrible. Yeah, I'm not going to read that. Speaking of which, I did read the Bloodbath one, which I cut out of the last stream for content reasons, being horribly inappropriate for an entertainment stream. But I was told that it had lore meaning, and yes, it does. It implies Carmen bloodbathed herself. So there's that. Alright, they're heat weapons. Do I need them? I'll get them anyway. $45 and $45. So 180 in total I need. I don't particularly want them, no, but I'm a completionist. Yeah, we're 100% memory repoing the child away. All it takes is one failure. Oh yes, you are correct. Come on, Netzak. Oh, it doesn't matter. I don't need to train, do I? Because I'm memory repoing, so we just want the most efficient way through. Over halfway. Skier is bloody smashing this. That's why Skier is one of my top ages. I was wondering why Skier look different. It's because they're wearing a green armband and I'm just so used to the red one. One more. Good work. All right. Brilliant. Oh, that means I lost Netzak. Gotta remake bloody Netzak. At least I didn't train him, I guess. Well, I have to go to work now. Hope it all goes well. Thank you very much for watching Hack the Jack. Hope you check out the VOD. And who's the other person? It was Neil, wasn't it? Sorry, a moment.
What's that even mean?
Hey, Lam. No. So we still have all of the information about that, which means I do not need to play with it. I just need to get through today, and we'll speed on to the next thing. I'm probably going to go as well. Very tired after not sleeping for the excitement and running around to get the boy home. Best of luck with the rest of the stream. Hope you get redacted. Thanks, Skier. Hope everything's going alright with Durandal. Like, rest AMD watch in peace. I don't understand these esoteric things you're saying, Mimic. Are you referring to AMD graphics cards? Oh, Colin lost his glasses. That's a shame. I've just realised something. The plebs in the background are designed from like random hairstyles, aren't they? Are we going to see some of the Sephirot ones appearing among them? That'd be hilarious if just like one walked by with Angela's hair. Or like Gabura's hair and like Gabura's front and Angela's hair or something. It's called mobile typing and fingers that are slightly too fat for the event. I'm sorry. I hope I didn't offend. How do you know it's not Angela spying on us? So what do I need? I need 57 for the Colonium. But yeah, that baby sounded awful. Something that I will mention is that because I am going for like a run, an end run here, I may at some point need to make a decision between... Oh no, I suppose I might not. No, never mind, forget what I was saying. Hey Nathan. What did I miss? We are just continuing through. We've opened the safety department. We've already memory repoed once because we had a baby that was awful, so baby's gone now. So I'm just blitzing through today as quickly as I can. This department's in the lift. Yeah. Go kill it, guys. Good work. No, we won't. What were you going to say? What I was going to say was I may need to make a choice between like repoing or keeping my training. So like, especially on, I'm going to do some hardcore training days. I didn't even think of that before repoing back 2 days. So as it happens, I didn't do any training. I just learned about this one. But if that had been a day when I like spent ages going through with Teddy's repression or whatever, and then like if I do that on the repo day, and then like 3 days later or something, get an abnormality we don't want to deal with, I need to be aware of that more, so I don't risk repoing and undoing training work. So what is a possibility is, because of the day one repo mod I have, there is an option to get bad abnormalities and then day one reset and climb back up. And genuinely, that may be less work. Someone's persistent gaze can be felt from the keyhole inside the machine. Nothing can compare to the music it makes when it eats a human. So, because I just want to pick them, you know. I don't want to be like, oh, which one's worse? I need them all. So. Oh, hey, Oddie. Because, like, something that we know about the way I play this game is I hate redoing work. I hate redesigning plebs, and I hate retraining. So, as the least I can do that, the better. Right, I'm going to bring Angela back in because I might train her repression. What have we got? It appears to be a box. Colinium. Colinium, go play with the box. may appear to be an ordinary grinder, but please be careful. What is it with colonium and grinders? Every abnormality may not have a reason to exist, but they all have a will to persist. Will not be set in motion if nobody is nearby. Might be an idea too, once you unlock Aleph stuff, to do a continuous repo until you learn all about them. Yeah, you could be right there. Particularly if it's an Aleph I don't want long term. Yeah, it'll depend what day I get it, so that's something we'll see about. Galenium tries to get the work done quickly while it is motionless. Any employee who opened its lid later requested a sick leave. Doesn't respond as it's still finishing up its leftovers. What the fuck? What the hell? Why are there two? What's going on? Why are there two little? Oh, they keep dying. Well, let's just pause and read about this. Oh, okay, I've got done. Nice. An employee with 4 or higher fortitude dove in after completing their work. 2 or level temperance dove in after completing their work. When it was bad, the cliff off went down. The next employee to enter dove in and activated it. When it was in operation, a nearby employee contained they could hear a continuous melody. Addicted. Consciousness due to an attack. After the attack, it dragged it. God, fucking hell. So 4 or higher fortitude and 2 or lower temperance. The 2 or lower temperance is not an issue, but the 4 or higher fortitude, that's a problem. Well, guess what, guys? Oh, what the hell? Oh, this is so weird. Oh, Netzak's dead now. Neil's fighting no one. Oh, fucking hell. Shut up, Netzak. Literally, you are dead now. Garen's fighting no one. Garen's dead. The singing machine. Ugh. Uncontrollable, apparently. Alright. Army is dead. Michelle is dead. Ariel is dead. Fucking hell. I was trying to push through so that I could repo, but damn. Title, protect my tiny Sephirot within 10 minutes of joining. Netzak's dead. Elijah, go back in. Fucking hell. What? Sod is dead, said your Sod. I don't even... It's not functioning correctly, it's broken. Yeah. Yeah, I think it might be. Oh, I tried to push through. I only needed 21 more. Do you want to know? Do I want to know what? No, don't tell me anything. Of course not. Just retried the day that's 100% bugged. Weird. It's 4 or higher. So let's get 4 or higher. Oh, fuck's sake. I don't have anyone that's lower than that. Armia, come on. So I think when its Cliffoth went down, it triggered the singing. Repression's pretty solid. But instinct's better. Alright, that's gonna be another bloody repo then, isn't it? How many times do I have to build Netzach? Visual bug made the Clarks lose their animations, get a placeholder appearance, made Neil fight air, bugged the Clarks out completely. I think we need to get rid of visual bug. I've been saying that for a while and everyone's like, oh, I love visual bug, make him team captain. This is what happens when you promote someone incompetent. There you go on YouTube. Instinct is a trap, you are correct. But it doesn't matter, because I'm done. No ego suit. K. 40. Takes the form of a long cuboid machine at first glance. All it seems to be is a simple industrial grinder. The existence of it having an individual will meets the criteria to be classified as an abnormality. When approached or touched, the employee will become delirious and throw themselves into the abnormality's mechanical body. The machine's ventilation fan will quickly shut off, and the sound of the abnormality operator can be heard from within. It takes about 5 minutes. After a few experiments, we have concluded the abnormality desires to gain music from this interaction. There is no research into the music, however there is a hypothesis that it's a special characteristic that attracts humans in correlation to their specific behaviors and psychological records. If they've been determined to be addicted to the music, they'll need to be treated quickly. It has a cannon. I just wanted to write the observation report and get out of it. He was acting odd. I wanted him not to get too close, but Redacted took a step closer. He said he'd let me hear a fantasy, then he opened up the lid and jumped in. Loud noise came from inside. There was no way to know what was happening. I was too terrified to do anything. In the dark, I realized the thing was playing an instrument. Crushing and cutting his body, it was creating a rhythm. As I contemplated my horrific realization, the lid opens again. Bits and pieces were in there. So little that you had to wonder what happened to the rest. Attempts to bring other employees by physical force, dilated pupils, greatly reduced concentration, constant abilities, refused to listen to other forms of music. So like rock music, really. Please list any additional symptoms that are found and immediately report. Part of the corpse was found inside the singing machine. Genomic Analysis revealed that the corpse belonged to the missing employee. Shocker! The employee was a new hire who'd only worked for 3 months and had no record of an assignment to work with the abnormality. I know it's crazy, but I had to hear that music again. It was stuck in my head for months. I performed all kinds of experiments. When the machine takes in a cat, it played for 1 minute, a large dog 2 minutes and 30 seconds, but nothing could compare when it eats a human. It might sound ridiculous, but I feel satisfied having heard it once more. Hey, Gem Miner. Well, that is crap, but I will get enough to get all of the things. Armia isn't going to level up, is she? So she's not going to jump in. Because she's still going to be at 3 for the remainder of the day. Unless she gets the ego equipment. Wow. Upon taking white damage, recover 20% of the damage's sanity and attack speed plus 10. That's pretty good. Shame I'm not going to keep it. So, I need 90 more. It has no ego suit since it would grind you to bits. An Aleph tier ego gift. Yeah, it's such a shame the machine itself is horrible and broken and I'm never going to touch it. Oh, we're done. Alright. Well, that's 2 for 2 terrible abnormalities. I believe this cannon has a massive downside, but I can't remember what. Best to check his description. True, I keep forgetting to check the new ego stuff. So let's have a look, see. Increase weapon damage by consuming 10% of their current HP when they have more than 10% of their HP. Ah. Grinder, nothing. Shrinks. Shrinks, sorry. Nope. Pleasure. Cause additional white damage for the target. Oh, that's cool. I didn't realise. Bear paws, no. Grinder, no. Shrinks, no. Letitia, no. Pleasure, no. Alright. And thus did we hire Netzak once bloody more. Yeah, the Mushroom Spear. The difference is the Mushroom Spear deals white damage and buffs white damage, whereas the Pleasure deals black and buffs white. Eyes. Right, let's try this one more time. Hopefully no repo this time. Colinium, Netzak, Angela. Yeah, we're just going through another freaking day, aren't we? This day again. Angela, because I want to check her stats. So she does need a little justice training. I didn't think her justice was quite maxed out. Now I know for certain. Let's also get Lam. I live in hope that I'm not going to have to repo again, you see. Yep. Angela's done. Angela's got teddy ears. Almost said bunny ears. Angela Bunny. Banangela. Banangela. Hey Angela, would you like a banana? Why would I want a banana? Because then you're Banangela. I think we need to memory repo. But remember, Angela, even if we memory repo, you'll still remember my joke. Yep, should be the last one. Okay, no more repos, please. I'm tired of repoing. Nope. Nope. No. Nope. Remain cautious and aware of your surroundings. Posture check. Sorry, I missed a posture check from Hack the Jack. Oh. Stretching. Oh. Right. So this is a wah. I'm also going to turn that off because it looks silly on Angela. I've got to drop out for now, work and all that. Thanks for joining. Hopefully you'll check the VOD. Neil, go with Langton. Oh, did I not equip Nerzak? I did not. Let's give Nerzak a bloody saw cannon. Oh no, it's a bad one, isn't it? Let's give him a saw blade. Okay. Many employees are dying under cognition. The longer Colinium stays, the worse the situation becomes. Ooh, oh, shoot, that is shredding through Colinium's health. Oh, that was close. Clithoff lowered on a bad result. Okay, Colinium can't really do this because he's weak to white. So is Neil. Great. I don't have Skier here this time. Let's get someone else. Oh damn, I forgot to turn off Garen's teddy bears. Alright, I'm going to send in Tali so that we can learn about this and get to the bottom of this. Alright, insight seems to be pretty good. If the work took more than 40 seconds, the Clithoff lowered, the facility and its employees will be unable to detect the abnormality in any fashion when it escapes. The manager must locate it and directly order its suppression. Okay. Yeah, insight's the best. Dimensional refraction variant. Okay. Interesting. Immune to black. Yeah, they do look like night vision goggles. It was a strange phenomenon. It was a phenomenon in and of itself. There was nothing within the unit that could be detected with the naked eye. Just like those who had similar claims some long ago, just because something cannot be seen does not mean it doesn't exist. The containment unit's square length was XXX meters, and this was the cognitive range of the abnormality. The only advice that could be given is to remain cautious and aware of your surroundings. Breathing will become impossible while within range of the abnormality. The area will become a vacuum. Strictly speaking, the abnormality itself is the vacuum phenomenon. Dead employee Chomsky. There was no way to confirm if the abnormality had left its containment unit or not. All of a sudden Chomsky... Oh, sorry, I thought this was Chomsky speaking. All of a sudden Chomsky had stopped in the middle of the corridor and just stood there. The hallway was busy at the time, with many a person passing by, and of course many of the people expressed their discontent for having part of the hallway blocked. Then all of a sudden his body rose over 3 meters into the air. His arms and legs were awkwardly stretched out as if he was being crucified. If his legs had been on the ground, he might have looked as if he were performing an elegant play or doing ballet. Everyone in the hallway stopped to look at him. Then Chomsky started to scream. He screamed like a madman who had witnessed something horrifying. Nobody knew what to do. Some of our employees attempted to pull Chomsky down by the legs. He didn't budge. After that, he stopped screaming. A short silence followed and Chomsky opened his mouth, attempting to mutter something. The 2 employees who were trying to pull him down started to scream. Blood poured down from his body. His arms and legs separated, leaving his limbless body floating in the air. All hell broke loose in the corridor and everybody began running. How to recognize this abnormality is a matter that needs to be discussed further. Currently, we're researching ultraviolet technology that may be able to detect the abnormality using the eyes of a shrimp. Bit random, but okay. But the performance has so far been far from satisfactory. For now, a good method is to have employees entering its unit bring a glass cup filled only halfway with water. They will need to place this cup on the floor while working. If it begins to slosh, threatening to spill over, they must leave the unit immediately. That's clever. Oh, YouTube auto mod. That's a rare one. What did you say? I don't see a pop-up for YouTube auto mod. No, I have no idea. No idea what you said. Invisible dude who's a pain when he escapes, otherwise seems cool. Yeah, this one seems okay. It's awkward that the people in the place are vulnerable to white, but I can just swap that. Oh! Tali got the glasses! Look at them, they're so cool on her. She looks so technical. 50. Okay, no suit though. Alright, yep. I'll keep that. What are the things? Actually pretty decent overall, as long as it doesn't take too long. So who else can I train? Garen? Garen, come here. Yep. So as long as temperance is high enough, basically no issue. Oh, also there is the -24. I probably don't want to play with that. Tali looks so cool. Right. Colinium, hither. Oh, a new thing, so that means I can send Garen in here now. So this is best for instinct. Insight, sorry. I see what it means about the longer you stay, the worse it becomes. That's interesting. How many of them? 4. So I need 200. Oh look! Tali, we have matching glasses. Ooh, that wasn't very good. That was much better. So I'll be keeping this one then. Assuming I don't get anything in the next few days that, oh shit, that requires a repo. This one seems pretty good compared to a certain pair of fairy tale abnos that also happen to be Wa. You're referring to Red and the Wolf? Because I would like to get the Wolf in this one, as long as I don't also get Red. Of course, if you're not referring to Red and the Wolf, don't tell me what you are referring to. You know, as always, no spoilers. Snow White's apple was pretty terrible. One more. Hey, the longer ice cream stays, the worse it becomes, because it melts. Nice. Not a problem. Ice cream. Return. I must have got a bad result because its Cliffoth is lowered. The true tragedy of DFV is that it doesn't have a suit that's just the employee in their underwear. That is a weird thing to say. Lam. You know the biggest tragedy about this this dimensional rift? I don't get to see employees in their underwear. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to push on to the next repo day. And I'm going to do all my training on the day right before a repo. So the next one is it 20 or is it 19? I could never remember. Just on the off chance that I need to repo, you see. Because I'm just diving headfirst into whatever abnormalities I see. And most of them have been bad. Don't look away. Just keep it in your eyes. Contain it in your sight. The third and final truth. Something you must learn. I understand that the truth hurts. It's hard for me as well. It feels like building up a sandcastle for years only to kick it over once it's done. Doing something like that is beyond agony. Oh, to make things right no matter the cost. Final truth is... Another war. I think I need somebody decent. Werner. Ooh, okay. Okay, wow, Werner is not as decent as I thought they were. Colinium, hither. It lives inside the target's eyes. Grows thorns aimed for heaven inside his vision. Yikes. Okay, instinct, not the way to go. Oh, yeah, you may be right. Although, Luca, I can't help but think whenever you ask a question like that, you know the answer. But yeah, she did make trees appear. Work must be done while the manager has the containment unit in sight. When the containment unit went out of the site, the cliff off counter lowered. When it was still unmonitored, it continued to lower. Okay. Repression? I mean, that seemed better. When the work result was normal or good, it increased. It seemed to have increased up to 3 levels at a time, depending on the work result. Do not stop looking at it while its suppression is in process. Oh, yeah, this seems annoying. The Burrowing Heaven. Oh no. Yeah, I don't think I will try that again. Yeah, I'll wait until he's sealed and then one more go. Bad again. I mean, that doesn't seem to be an issue. It's just not good, you know? It just doesn't increase it. Okay, attachment. I didn't think attachment would be good, but alright. Colinium. Hither. Embark thine self upon the diffraction. I don't know if that one's worth keeping or not. Alright, I think at the moment what I'm thinking is I'm probably going to have to day one reset again to get a thing ready. I don't know enough of these to know if they're worth keeping or not, and I want to train up people. So I think I'm going to use this run to train people and learn abnormalities. And then I'll memory repo again once I've reached 100%, maybe? Like, sorry, not memory repo, day one reset one more time, and theoretically then go through the whole thing. That's the current plan. It's a lot easier to deal with if it's in Central. That makes a lot of sense. Yes, that would be logical. Oh yeah, Colinium is terrible bloody terrible white protection, and this does white damage. What's that then? 120. Yeah, I need to change Colinium's outfit, really. Yeah, you're sod. You're pretty damn good to go, apart from insight. Because I don't like all-around helper. That seems too aggressive. This one isn't a problem. I'm fine with that one, frankly. Yeah, minus 24. But this one I don't like. Colinium. Ooh. Helmet. Heaven. Okay. Oh, shiz. What if I do... What if it's paused and I look away? Does that still have the bad issue? How much does this cost? 14.50. So it's not a problem if it's paused. Okay, that's not too bad. It's not as bad as I thought. Alright, I'll keep this one for now, then I'm not going to repo away this one. Currently. It has a 0% work success rate when it's off screen, I see. I mean, the cliff off is 3. It's got a decent counter. Yeah, the maximum's 3. Yeah, endures white damage. So I'm probably going to give that to Collinium to wear. Yeah, you can increase the count. That is helpful. Wow, everyone's getting bloody night vision goggles. Ah, they're not night vision goggles, are they? They're UV goggles. Yeah, ultraviolet goggles to help see it. That's clever. Then again, I don't know what night vision goggles are. How do night vision goggles work? Are they UV? Why couldn't the monk have had that? Makes sense the body part didn't. Yeah. I think there should have been something that allows you to increase cliff off counters. Back to Collinium. Like a bullet or something. Or something like the rabbit effect where it could be even more limited than a bullet. Just something that allows you to just counter these horrific things. Because they've got like maximums, you know? So it's not like you're gonna take it over the maximum if they want it to have a short fuse, but it just gives you a little bit of wiggle room that would be nice. Maybe that's what architecture does, but I doubt it. Oh, the story. No, I haven't. A thorny abnormality that feeds on the gaze of others and sometimes stretches its wings. Don't look away. Don't blink. Can move faster than you can believe. Don't turn away. Don't close your eyes. And don't blink. Good luck. Oh, blinking is okay. Never mind, forget all that. It lives inside your gaze. The containment is but a facade. Contain it in your sight. Blinking is okay. It will tolerate such a brief moment of disruption. However, once it recognizes it lost your attention and focus, it will spread its wings. Yes, wings. As if to praise a long-forgotten god, its lean, bloody wings will stretch and cover the whole corridor. The wings shall bear fruit, using fresh corpses as food. If it still fails to get your attention, the stalks will pierce the facility and grow towards the sunny spot. Like an angel, its wings will reach the sky and extend toward the ground, eventually blocking out the sun. But there is still hope. When you finally turn your eyes and bring it in your cognizance, it will return to its deep, dark, subterranean area. That is, if you manage to survive by then. That's what a gaze is. Attention. An invisible string that connects us. Sole focus. Do not come here, as there is no place for you to rest. Is this what you wanted to see? When your eyes dry up at last, tell me your answer. Yeah, this is definitely a reference to the Weeping Angels, right? It's kind of lame that most abnos have no method of increasing their cliff health counter. Yeah, it feels like a Weeping Angel thing. The fact that it called itself, like, it describes it as an angel, that makes it a bit blatant. A treeping angel. Very clever. 124. $128. I didn't mean to click that. Sorry. I don't think it's solely that. I feel other concepts here, like how it wants attention rather than just can't move. Alright, yeah, it's not a straight rip-off. But I think they would have done themselves favours not calling it an angel. Oh, I've seen all of them, haven't I? Let's go for the luminous bracelet then. A great AI. Oh. So this is her story, isn't it? Those who knew the AI left the company. One of the people who dreaded the AI broke into the company, spread malicious rumors. The good AI waited, as that person was once a friend. Who could she mean? Someone broke in. They were once a friend, but they were never seen again. I mean, it could be Michelle, but I think Michelle died before Carmen did, so that was before Angela was around. Because Michelle definitely met Carmen. Oh, it could be B. Actually, now that you mention it, I think Hockma is the... I love how, like, bloody half our people have night goggles now. I think Hockma's the only person we've seen for certain to have interacted with... Sorry, Benjamin is the only human we've seen to have interacted with Angela. Because all the rest interacted with Carmen. Right, let's change his outfit, shall we? There. What other weapons do we have? Red, white, white, white. I'm going to give you Discord. I'm going to give you Diffraction. Thanks for watching. Oh yeah, check the description. One must thoroughly concentrate. And the suit? Discontinue it in your sight. If it spreads its wings for an old god, a heaven just for you burrows its way. Strange. Well, now we have some more... Oh, actually... No, it's okay. Weapons. Now we've got some more weapons. I want to upgrade the people who haven't got good ones. Oh, I've got 2 people with Solemn Lament. That's fine. Okay. So this is the last day before a repo, as shown here. So I will do a load of training today, I think. I don't think you checked the heavens. I thought I did. Or I didn't. I may have missed it. No, I think... Yeah, I just missed it. Alright, yeah, that's fine. It does nothing, though. Dawn and Noon of Crimson. Norn and Dune. Okay, so if we're training today, who needs training? Tali. Tali's maxed out. Garen. Garen needs training. Garen doesn't need prudence. Garen needs... temperance. So yeah, Garen can come play with the sight tree. And the ego gift from this one is a helmet. Spiky eye helmet. Not a bad one. 6% chance. I keep panicking briefly when I like glance at the chat and it's like, oh crap, I'm not looking at it. And it's like, Garen, it doesn't know. It doesn't know you're not looking at it. Doesn't even know when you go into its bloody encyclopedia entry. Okay, so that's a that's a helmet, so it will replace that if I get it. Minus 20. Alright, I'll stop there. Who needs insight training? Anyone here? Elijah? Ice cream doesn't. Elijah. Hope you do okay in here. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. I'll try you though. Spectacular, Elijah. Great work. My throat's going a bit sore. So we've got 2 crimsons to deal with today. That shouldn't be too hard. I can leave that one and go back to Garen down here. So what do I need? 15, 45, plus 45 for temperance. Almost there. I'm still laughing at Reddit. Oh, spiky helmet. Actually doesn't look as bad as I thought it would. And that is oh, it doesn't show the new one. But that is +2 success rate and +2 work speed. I'm okay with that, actually. That's a decent look on me. 45. Okay, that's done, though. So go over there for dinghy training. But first, continue Elijah up here. Ooh. Struggled a bit in that one. Yeah, she's not going into this with a lot of sanity. Shouldn't push my luck there. It's an eye halo, yeah. It's an interesting look. Yeah, I'm not going to push my luck with Elijah. Alright. Oh! That's not good. Everybody converge on the murderer. The murderer is gone. Everybody relax. So what does she need? 85? The experience from this for her is spectacular. It's just the risk of death. Ain't it always the way? Or the risk of insanity, rather. I need to give her a better suit, really. One more? Yeah. Good work, Elijah. Alright, you're maxed out on prudence. Oh, shite. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Yep, not doing that again. Fucking hell, Elijah. Bloody flaming hell. Flaming hell, girl. Oh, you almost died. You almost died to that thing you did, Elijah. Don't do that. Real bad. Real bad. It was a bad star is all. But A bad start, right, yeah. Still, I don't want to risk it. Like, all it takes is one bad run and I have to restart the day. So I'm not doing it. Not risking that. I'd rather do it slower in another way. What do I need here? 49 plus 49. Take it this doesn't have decent... No, it has no instinct at all. What about this one? Actually, that's not too bad. Not great, but it should level up quicker. No, I'm only getting 2 experience in that. Wow. Oh yeah, next is Central. Wow. Yeah, it's not worth that. Everybody converge on the clown car. Good work. And now the day is mine. To train away my fears and concerns. Tali, just step into that. Elijah. Where can I be training Elijah? Letitia, maybe? Yeah, Letitia. Come down here then. Noily is, of course, Captain of Central, correct? Is that right? 45? Yeah, it is. Oh, no, it's Temperance, sorry, I'm looking at. I need 49. It's weird. Yeah, it is weird having Punishing Bird there. It does keep catching me out as well. Uh, 11:41. Alright, Garen's maxed out. Go play with Tali. Next one, come down. I take it that was autocorrect. The corrected Popper die to people die. Elijah needs plus 41 temperance. Ice cream needs plus 51. Heal up first. Plus 41, maxed out there. Justice? No. Alright, what do you... Nope, she doesn't have the mark, so she can go work somewhere else. Oh. The fun of training, am I right? Training right before a repo day, so you know you won't have to do it again. One more. Such fun, such excitement. That's why I've got your sparkling company. So, does anyone want to talk about anything while I'm doing some training? Justice? What's your justice like? Justice is pretty good. Alright, yeah, we'll continue with justice then. Can't believe bloody ice cream's going to be maxed out. Max ice cream. Can't say I ever pictured Ice Cream as one of my top employees. He was always just a pleb, but I liked him. I really like his hair. But he's just always been, you know, one of the plebs. I've got Enfield and Arknights on the brain. I haven't watched the Enfield thing yet. I've sort of been in a bit of an ebb with Arknights. Like, I'm still going on every day, it's just I'm not... Ooh. Bad job, Ice Cream. I've just not been, like, trying particularly hard on it. I've still not watched the Arknights anime, so there is a lot of Arknight stuff on which I am behind. Still haven't read the story. Looking at that ego gift, all I can think of is ice cream with eyeball toppings. That is horrible. So I need 85 in these. Yeah, 85. 85 in Justice and 85 in Fortitude. There are times on live that as well, just take your time. Those are gummy eyes. I hope they're gummy eyes. Yeah, like... Arknights, I go through some ebbs and flows. It's like, I always say it's a marathon, not a sprint. And that is sort of still how I see it. I still go on every day. It's just, there are some days it's like, oh, today I'm gonna go through the upgrade things for a module which requires playing a certain level in a certain way, and I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna max out Siege's module or whatever. And some days it's like, no, I'm just gonna Just gonna farm experience. Or money. I've been farming experience like hell lately. Because I've been trying to... I've been trying to level up everybody from the minimums. Like, all the level zeros I've got, all the E0s I've been trying to promote. To E1. Because I want to use some more unusual combinations in integrated strategies. If for no other reason, it gives a bit of variety to the Quick Arbor videos I do. Because if you're interested, I do Quick Arbor videos, which is playing the Arknight's roguelike mode. An entire run condensed into 3 minutes. So you should check that out if that's the sort of thing that appeals to you. It's all on my YouTube channel, linked below the Twitch. Arknight's got onto my back burner recently, gotten back into Granblue as of late. I've heard of Granblue. I know nothing about it. Next event is the one with Muesli. Yes! Oh, I'm looking forward to Muesli. I know that's not her name. I just can never pronounce it. Mulzai. Mulzai. But I just see it and my brain goes, Muesli. No, Garen. It's not Muesli. Meanwhile, I'm waiting for the next chapter of Limbus Company. If you do play it eventually, you'll probably have a nice chunk of chapters to go through. That's the way I prefer it. He's still got a little way to go here. She's now maxed on Fortitude, maxed on Prudence, maxed on Temperance, so Justice is the only one she is not maxed on. What's my best... Oh, it was the teddy bear, wasn't it? Justice is so hard to train. Why is it so hard? There are so few things which like to be repressed, you know? I mean, who doesn't? Who doesn't like to be repressed? Am I right? Not quite there. What does it need? 85. So I need someone else who wants Fortitude, really, so I can do them side by side. Come on down here. I think it is like Muesli. Musei. I don't know. I just really like her design. Because she's based on an elf. She is, in the same way as the Durin are... Well, I'm not redoing that. Arilla's dead. Which is a shame because I really liked Arilla. But I'm not redoing that. I've spent too long on today. So, fucking whelp. I tried. I tried and I fucked it up. Oh, sorry. I looked away. God, this is bloody spiral of doom, isn't it? Last run anyway through there. Ah, you're the one who came up with Arilla. I really, really liked her design. I mean, I made the design from just the name, but it's still I really liked it. I'm sad she's dead. Not sad enough to reverse it. Something I'm able to do, but I'm still sad. Sorry, I did stop that sentence because somebody horribly died in front of me. Yes. In Arknights there are Jirin, who are essentially dwarves, but without the beards. And there are the... I don't know what they're called, but they're... Yeah, Muesli is Arknight's version of an elf. That's depressing. I forgot that Porky had a bloody trick to him. Damn. Fairly sure this isn't worth it. Yeah, 3 experience is not worth it for the extra risk. Damn, what am I going to do about bloody... Could have an Arilla Mark II, I guess. I think I remember what she looked like. I really like her design, but I struggle to remember what she looks like. Yeah, I know the irony. No. Little UV goggle Michelle. Oh, she's actually max now. Yeah, she's max across the board. Alright, I'll get ice cream maxed and then call it a day. Nah, screw it, there are only like 15 minutes left of the stream, so I'm gonna push through, or 15-20 minutes left. I'm just gonna push through. And keep training. Is there someone else I can train? Next door, they're all done. Ryan? Yeah, Ryan. Ryan, just to warn you, if you die, I'm not repoing. So don't die. What do I need? 858. It's actually really sad you developed the system of completely forgetting your agents, almost as if it's intentional. What, 45? Temperance is what Ryan needs. Ooh, Ryan took a beating there. Yikes, Orion. Bloody hell. But that is enough for temperance. Yeah, your prudence is shit, Ryan. Go upstairs and work with him. This Ryan has lasted the longest, only because he hasn't done any bloody work. He's a slacker, he is. His boss looks down on him and says, Ryan, have you even done anything today? No, boss, I haven't. Sorry, he's American, isn't he? Nah, boss, I haven't. That was terrible. How does the American accent sound? I've forgotten entirely. Uh, 45... No, a bit further. What do I need? 58, that was it. I'm trying to remember how the American accent sounds. Howdy. No, I haven't. I'm too busy being a healer or whatever the canon was. 10 more. If Rant was here, I'm sure he'd be objecting strongly. No offense is intended to any American viewers. Just to put that out there. Last one for ice cream. Ice cream's maxed. Maxim ice cream. Delicious Maxim ice cream. I'm Canadian, so I find it hilarious. Lam needs justice training. Alright, well we can leapfrog Elijah and Lam for justice for a bit. I don't even know what my native accent sounds like. I can tell when someone has a strong accent, but never what it is unless I'm told. I'm sure I've told this story before. I have cousins in Australia. Quite a few cousins in Australia. They're not Australian, they moved there, but anyway. No, Teddy Elijah. But when they visited, like when my cousin visited, he came over with a friend. And so it's the first time I've seen him in a very long time. And he said, like with a really strong Australian accent. Let me just try and remember how Australian accents sound. Nah, neither of us have accents. And it's like, yeah, you do. Nah, where we're from, we don't have accents at all. It's like, well, you definitely do here. And it's funny how people can, like, people who are surrounded by an accent are, like, oblivious to it. And what might be a sort of almost non-existent accent in your local community, you go somewhere else, and it's a very strong one by comparison. So, like, because my accent is sort of defined by its lack of regionality. But yeah, there have been people who are, like, really northern or really, like, Cockney or whatever, and they don't think they have an accent because compared to the people where they're from, they don't. But compared to everybody else in the country, they do. And it's always interesting to hear what accent someone thinks they have compared to what accent they actually have. So, like, I have... My accent is an example of that as well. I have a posh accent compared to virtually everybody I know, but compared to actual British posh accents, I have an incredibly toned down one. Like, you hear... Ooh, damn Elijah. Like, you hear British members of Parliament and their accents, and they're like, oh, yes, we are British and we are in the Houses of Parliament. And, like, technically it's the same accent as mine, but that is the extreme version. So, because mine is called received pronunciation, or... I guess now it's King's English. It always used to be Queen's English, of course. Oh no, Elijah's just been in that. But it's generally known for its lack of regionality. And I don't sound like where I grew up at all. I don't sound like either of my parents. I don't sound like my sister. I have a totally different accent, and I have no idea where I got it. I just have it. And I'm quite fond of my accent. And in videos and stuff, when I notice, like, I'm slipping, because, like, I sometimes slip into a more informal accent. Like, naturally, my instinct is to correctly pronounce every word and syllable, etc. And I have had people comment on videos before. Sorry, I'm just off on a complete ramble. I hope you guys don't mind. I've had people comment on videos to say, why do you say think? Sorry, why do you say thing with a K at the end? And it's like, I don't. Yeah, because you say think, thing. I say thing. Because that's the letter. That's how the letter sounds. It's become so common for people to, like, cut off the end of G, so they say thing. And it's like, that's not fully pronouncing the letter. To the point that when I do fully pronounce it, people are like, why are you saying it weird? And it's so strange to me when people started saying that. Sorry, I know this isn't the most riveting gameplay. I see it as necessary, but... Can't believe I lost Arilla. Although I'm pretty bored of this now. Alright, after Elijah's done, we'll call it today. Whew. Elijah leveled up. And one person died. I think it's an interesting conversation. Thank you, Luca. I don't have the stereotypical Canadian accent. That's actually the Eastern Canadian accent. Ooh. How did I feel when I lost a dear friend? Oh, she's talking about when she killed the person. Hang on, is she just outright admitting that it's her? Interesting. Right, well, I did a load of training. I'm going to recreate Arilla as Arilla Mark II. Can someone please remind me how it's spelled? Oh, today's the repo day. Can someone remind me how Arilla's spelt? Was it that? Arilla? I don't remember what her hair looked like. Oh, I'm gonna have to look. Find one where I've highlighted her. Elijah. That's before she died. Before she died. That's after she died, so I highlight her somewhere in this section. Oh, that's what's it after she died. Most names I make up are horrible to pronounce. Alright, there she is. There she is. That one. Yes. And it was quite a deep red. Yeah. Gorilla Mark II. Yay, she's back! What equipment does she have? Presumably Spore. How does Spore compare to Diffraction? Probably better. And she wore Sanguine Desire. I'm actually trying to make a world map for the fictional world I made where the name comes from. Bad grammar me. What was I gonna do? Oh no, I did it already, didn't I? Oh no, I was gonna give Elijah better armor. 8, 1.2, 1.5. Alright, weaker against red, but better against everything else. Spore does have a very good extra effect. You are entirely correct there. If you're trying to make a world map, I used to use Incarnate as a world map designing tool. Really useful. The free version is a bit limited. I did used to pay for it. But it is very good, I think. Right, now let's turn off some of these bloody not bunny ears, bear ears. I keep calling them bunny ears, don't I? Alright, that one. I'm going to lock, I think. My go-to in the rare times I have to name something is to translate two words into Latin and just sort of smash them together. Is that how you got llama? If that's it for today, we'll see. Let's see how much progress we made in the Abno library. Yes. Yeah, that'll be the last day for today. So I'll load into the thing to save it. I'm going to turn those off because it's cute, but, you know, it looks a bit out of place. It's just like, why have I been given these? Don't worry. Alright, but that was pretty good progress. Yeah, day 16. Okay. Alright, well, it's going to be another day of training. I can do it off stream if people want. Because it is just going to be a day of long, slow training using the abnormalities you've already seen. So I might do that one off stream. LARM is an acronym. Late and lithe mayonnaise. I don't know what that means. Late and lithe man? I don't know. I don't want to presume. Lycra against legs. I'm sorry. 86%. So we got 7% today. That's pretty good. So I'm guessing the remaining ones are mostly like Wa and Aleph. I don't know how many there are. I doubt there are that many Alephs. Think more Nintendo-loving 11-year-old. Legend. A lot, man. Nintendo-loving 11-year-old. Luigi and Little Mario. Link. I knew there was a character called with L in the name. Link. Link across the multiverse. I don't know. Getting close. Link and Legend Maker. I've no idea how old you are, so like if 11-year-old you could be 20 years ago, it could be 3 years ago. I've no idea. Anyway, we're going to call it a day there. So, unless I hear sort of people clamoring for me to do the training on camera, I'll do the training in the next day off screen, so I can really spend a lot of time on getting everyone essentially maxed out is what I'm going to do. I'm going to max everybody out right before the repo. So let me know if you really, really want to see that. Otherwise, I'll do it off camera because it'll be boring for you. And frankly, a little bit boring for me. Whereas if off camera, I can listen to music and stuff. Right. Thank you very much for watching. This wasn't the most action-packed session, but I think we made a lot of good progress. We saw a lot of new abnormalities. And next time we'll be opening the central department. So thank you very much for watching. If you're watching on Twitch, check out my YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, check out my Twitch. Either way, check out my social media linked in the below the Twitch and in the description of the YouTube stream. Join the Garen Reaver Discord, same place. Please check out my Patreon. Pledges on there make a massive difference, and we're currently working towards the PokéSins movies. More information on my Patreon. And I will see you Monday, where we're streaming is something someone on the Discord suggested as like a story platformer. So that'll just be a one-off stream. Probably a bit shorter than usual, but that should be fun. So I look forward to that. Hope you do too. Have a good weekend. And I will catch you later. Hello, future people. Goodbye, future people. Bye-bye.